Hello everyone, got another review just for you. On today's show, as promised, sort of, Kirin Ichiban, one of Japan's most popular beers. Not the most popular, but it's premium beer, that's all that matters. The font on this is fucking really difficult to read, so I'm kind of like having to sort of shine light on it because I can't see if I can think. Some of it's in Japanese, obviously, which is difficult for me to figure out. But the rest of it that's in English is barely legible. So, what I'm making out here is it's a first press, which means something. And it's brewed using only the finest ingredients. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong because there's a fucking teardrop in the middle of everything. What it actually says is brewed using only the first press of the very finest ingredients. Beer at its purest. Yeah. So yeah, on the back it says purity is everything. Now, for a nation that allied with the Nazis during World War II, they shouldn't be putting this on the back of their beer bottles, should they really? You know, it's not like there's no race issues in Japan or anything. I mean, you know, I'm sure there is. I know that Koreans generally get treated like shit over there, but, you know, whatever. Okay, purity is everything apparently. That's why they only use the very first press of the very finest ingredients, hence Ichiban, which means first and best. Ichiban means first and best. See, this is why I have educational in the tag of my videos, because you learn stuff. You didn't know that Ichiban meant first and best until I read this out to you, but now you know. So yeah, Professor Jared here in Japanese language. Our unique brewing method and choice of the finest ingredients ensures a purity, that word again, clarity and flavour found nowhere else in the world. You want to know what else you can't find anywhere else in the world? Yeah. So yeah, KirinIchiban.com, beer at its finest. 330ml bottle, 4.6% volume. Did you like that one? That was nice and crispy, wasn't it? Yeah, so let's crack this fella open. Let's see if the purity really is all that worth getting worked up about. There you go, there's our bottle top here. I'm going to throw it in the Zach Dingle class. And it's fizzing already. Yeah, it's bubbling. It's kind of like when a dog eats too much grass and it goes to sleep, and like its mouth is like bubbling relentlessly. I know what that's like. Let's get the other fella out, cause yeah, why not? Ichiban. This was the Ichiban. This was the first one that I cracked open. See, it's educational. Ichiban. Okie dokie. Right. 2-fingered head. Or should that be knee-fingered head? Because that's number 2 in Japanese. See, you learn so much from this channel. Like Ichi ni san chi. That's all I know. That can count to 4 in Japanese. Yeah. I kind of like looked online to count to 10 about half an hour ago, but I've forgotten every other number. I only remember the first 4, so at least I can say I tried. So yeah, 2-fingered head, carbonation moderation going on there, and it's a nice light colour. So, will it really be Ichiban, as in first and best, or will it be itchy balls? And no one wants itchy balls because it makes you look lousy. There's only one way to find out. Bottoms up and up your bottoms. Here we go. Sahajima Ryu. Okay, that was good. That was really good. Yeah. There's a little bit of tanginess there, a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of sourness, which I like. Bit malty, but there's a little bit of sweetness there. It's kind of like a decent beer with a little bit of sherbet thrown in there. It kind of reminds me of that Lancaster Press or whatever the fuck it was called. Not Lancaster Blonde, sorry. Lancaster Blonde reminds me of that, only with a little bit more malt in it. It's a bit more, it feels like, that felt a bit, it was good. I really like the Lancaster Blonde, but it felt a bit too much like it was a bit too sweet. Whereas this is a sort of healthy mix of malty and sweet. It's like, it's a beer that you can drink and drink healthily and happily, but it's also a beer that's got a little bit of a sweet kick to it as well. So you can, not only can you drink it, you can also drink it and enjoy drinking it, which is obviously a good thing. So yeah, there's not much carbonation in it, but it feels like there's more. It's just sort of swirling around, it tingles, it's massaging your tongue and even gives your tonsils a quick blowy whilst it's at it. You know, makes you, because you got a good little aftertaste, you got a little bitter, malty aftertaste going on as well, which, you know, it's like a 1-2 punch. A 1-2 punch from Kiru Kazuma, punching fuck out of some random street thug on the streets of Kabuchiko or whatever the fuck it's called. Kamurocho or I don't know, something like that anyway. If you've ever played Yakuza, you'll understand what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, don't worry about it. I'm just rambling here. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's really good. This is the best Japanese beer I've had thus far. Now, I've never ever had Orion or Suntory malts. I've heard they're pretty decent, but there's no fucking way of getting them. I mean, I've looked everywhere. I've looked online. I've tried importing them in from fucking Australia and Japan itself. I don't know. If anyone's got a way of doing it, or if anyone even has some of it, then let me know. I mean, I'll definitely consider it. Obviously, I won't just take it from you there and then, because for all I know, you could have like, you could have put cyanide in there or something. You know, I don't want to be drinking a bottle of like Suntory malts or a can of Orion that's been laced with arsenic. Fuck that shit. Not even I want to die that much. Nah, but yeah, I mean, Japanese beer is generally good. I've tried the Sapporo, that was alright. I've tried the Asahi, that was alright as well. This is really good. I'd actually go give it a full 10 because it's really good. You know, obviously, you know, they've, you know, the first press is the best press. This really is the Ichiban, the first and best that they could have got in a bottle and subsequently put on a Zach Dingo glass. I'm really enjoying this, I really am. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. This is a really good one and I would recommend it. If you ever, I mean, I got this from a Chinese supermarket for some reason, not a Japanese one, in opposite Sandhill station in Liverpool, near the Costco. And they sell all kinds of like Asian beers. They don't sell Orion or Suntory malt yet, but I hope after watching this video they might. And yeah, they've got a good selection going on, and this was one of them. If you ever go there, if you ever go to any other place that sells it, get it, because it's good, it really is. Nonetheless, I hope you've enjoyed this video just as much as I've enjoyed drinking this purity oriented beer. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you have a nice day Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Signing out.